Hello collectors, welcome to the latest episode of the unboxing experience. I'm Joe Prodzik. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Rocky II statue from Blitzway. I've actually had this statue boxed up and unrevealed for a couple months now. I was actually thinking that he didn't fit in my collection, so I have mostly comic book pieces and some video game pieces. I don't have a whole lot of movie statues. So I actually sold him 2 times on eBay, and each time the buyer didn't pay, so I never had to ship him out. So now I've actually, my wife has agreed to let me move some movie statues out into the living room, which frees up space and adds some consistency here in my collection room. So once she said that, I knew I had a spot for Rocky in my collection. So he's actually going to get to go sit out in my living room. So I'm a big fan of the Rocky movies. I love the Rocky movies. If I were to have to pick a favorite, probably be Rocky IV. You know, a lot of people say that's the worst Rocky movie. Some people do. But growing up in the 80s, you know, that was my Rocky movie. So lots of good memories of sitting around watching that. I watched it many times. And USA versus Russia sort of a thing back in the 80s was just great. So let's get this statue open. You know, packaging was pretty good, standard statue packaging. You did have a styrofoam at the corners, which helps create a little layer of space between the brown box and the art box. So you can see the art box is pretty clean, pretty flawless there. So let's get this guy open. So lots of people have this statue already. So you might have seen this, but this is my first statue from Blitzway. So I don't quite know what to expect. Looks like they have some warnings and some instructions in here, saying how to carry the statue, what to pull on, what not to pull on. This could be good for someone who doesn't normally buy statues, but you know, you're not going to lift them up by the head because obviously it's going to have a magnet inside, so you just pop the head right off. I can tell just from looking at this part of the box that we have some high quality polystyrene here. I personally like all the Rocky movies. Every single one of them. They're all good in their own unique ways. Yeah, but my favorite would have to be that Rocky IV, so it will be interesting to see if Blitzway makes some more statues from Rocky. This is specifically a Rocky II license, so it's possible we can get some different versions of Rocky, or maybe get an Apollo Creed of Rocky, right? Whew, so he does come in multiple layers. I'm just gonna I'm going to have to cut this. Rather than leave it taped. And you can see really high quality foam here. So first part has Rocky inside. Looks like it's got a little poster inside. Rocky vs. Apollo Creed 2, the rematch of the century. I had not seen that. So the top part has Rocky himself. He is in one solid piece here. Doesn't look like he has detachable arms and legs from those instructions. It looked like he did, but we'll still pick him up by the body. But we need to get to the base on this underside first. Rocky over here. Let's put the base butt kiss over here. If I can grab my turntable there. Set that base right there. Okay, so here's the base here. Image on the bottom. You can see it looks like just a sidewalk street, and you have the sidewalk up here. What's really cool is it does have a lot of cracks, and it does have some green where it looks like some grass is growing, some weeds growing in between the cracks, so it's really cool. Alright, so looks like there's only one hole here, so let me get Rocky out. So here is the Italian Stallion. And yes, you can tell that his head and arms do wiggle in a little bit. Oh, he's got a necklace on underneath there. See if I can pull that out. Crosses on the back. Go across. All right, so there he goes. This foot. His right foot is sitting flush here, but the left foot isn't quite sitting flush. I don't want to push him in any more than that. I can get it to sit flush, but I want him. Get his foot up there. There we go. Still a little. Still not quite flush, but that's alright. I'll figure it out. Alright, so Italian Stallion, Rocky Balboa. Signature look from Rocky 2. A nice little zipper here on the jacket. I am not going to try to unzip it. Sometimes they can be unzipped. Nice little bracelet here. With spikes on it. Need to get me something like this. I should get me some gloves like this too. This is a classic look from Rocky. I should adopt it, I think. Now we have Butt Kiss. Rocky's well-known pet from the movies. He does not have any sort of holes or magnets or anything. He's just going to sit there directly on the base. He's got a little Butt Kiss jersey on, probably an Eagles jersey, though there's no Eagles logo on here. And he's got the matching collar. I should get my dog one of those collars too. And he just sits there right on the base. So yeah, statue looks really cool. The mixed media is really great. Looks like it's really good quality there. You can see the tiger logo, the eye of the tiger. Rocky there. Like the jeans and the pockets, you have seams on the pockets. Really cool. Butt Kiss looks good. Rocky looks good. Portrait looks outstanding. You know, in person this looks 100 times better than it does in pictures, let me tell you. There was a reason I was thinking about getting rid of it. Just because I didn't think he would fit, but the statue gods had different ideas for me, and well, I'm really glad I have him. He's gonna have a nice spot out in my living room. Got him in a 2Q Besta picked out for him. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator on the top, Rocky Balboa, the Italian Stallion, Sylvester Stallone on the bottom. I'm really impressed with the mixed media on this statue. Jacket feels nice and soft. Jeans are nice and soft too. Really, really cool. Butt Kiss is also done really well. Really like the spiked collar on him. Looks and feels like a really like a real collar. So does this matching bracelet here for Rocky. Like the addition of the gold chain as well. Just really cool. You can't really see it. I'm not going to try to pop off his head because sometimes it could be a pain to get it back on there with clothes, but you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but he's got a little button even on his hat. That looks really cool too. So yeah, I'm going to take up some close-up videos for you. I'm going to bring in Quang Tran as always and have him give his opinion on the statue too. I've got to take a look at the art. I've never seen this poster before. Maybe it'll just go lay on the ground here. It does have like a little plastic ball inside, so I'm gonna figure out what's going on with that. Take some videos, take some pictures. Oh, I almost forgot one more. I almost forgot the nameplate. So there you go, Rocky 2, little logo down there. You pop that right in front of Rocky like that, and nice addition to the statue. Some people don't like nameplates, some people do. I think that looks really cool, especially for a movie statue. I think it's a nice addition. Yeah, so I'll take some close-up video, take some pictures, get Quang out here. He can share his unbiased opinion. I don't know if he's even seen Rocky 2, but I know he saw the Creed movie with me, but I'm not sure that he's seen all the Rocky movies, so we'll see what he has to say about the statue in just a moment. Alright, Quang Tran is here with me to tell me what he thinks of this Rocky statue. Now, before I ask him his opinion, I first have to ask, have you seen Rocky 2?
Yes, but not the whole movie.
Not the whole movie, he says. So he doesn't have, apparently, a love for Rocky and Sylvester Stallone like I do. You know, growing up in that time period, all those great Sylvester Stallone movies. Rocky, Rambo,
Yep.
Cobra, even later on, Demolition Man. Yeah, all the Rambos are good too.
I've seen the movie. When I was a little kid, I don't remember the whole entire thing. So that's the thing.
Well, that can happen sometimes when movies come out before you're born, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Little jerk. But yeah, just looking at the quality of it, what do you think?
It looks really good. What's really different is that I did like in the beginning when you're pulling out the base. I didn't really like the base because I felt like it was a little too plain. But then once you see the street and you kind of see up close and personal, especially with the grass on the concrete and everything like that, it just makes it more of a realistic look. So that's what I really thought was really unique on it. The thing that really popped out to me most when Joe was pulling out Rocky was the mixed media. It looks literally just awesome, amazing, just spot on. It when you feel it, you're gonna be like, you just literally it's just real. It pops out to you.
Feel these spikes here too.
Yeah, like you can.
They're spikes.
You can definitely like hurt somebody with that if you really wanted to. Obviously, you don't want to, but I really like it. The portrait is just spot on Rocky. What's really cool. Loving the hat, especially what Joe was pointing out that you see the button on the side over here, which is awesome. Necklace was a huge touch. I don't remember. Well, I'm pretty sure the necklace is supposed to be symbolic or something like that. But that's really good touch that they put that in there and Joe said you could take it off if you really wanted to. I think you said his head's taken off.
You can. His head is attached with magnets. You can take it off, but you're gonna have a hard time putting it back on with the jacket. I like that it came on because sometimes when you get a head like with a couple of the Joker statues and they have that collar there, right? And you're trying to put in the head inside, it kind of smashes down the collar and gets in between the head. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. So this wasn't a pain in the butt at all, but you can tell that head is attached with a magnet and it will come out of there if you want it to for some reason. So yeah, but really, really cool.
Yeah, I love the nameplate. I don't think any of the statues that you currently have nameplates.
I don't have any statues with nameplates.
So that's a really good touch. Some people may like it, like some people may not. Definitely still love the mixed media a lot. If anything for me to point out that I didn't like was Butkus didn't have a rod or anything to put him on one spot. The huge thing as well is the rod with Joe was having a little bit of trouble putting the rod Rocky in and making it look just flat. So it looks a little weird. Depends on kind of how you display it. So that's what I found was a little weird. But I did find something that was kind of cool is that when Joe was showing the Apollo, the piece of poster. I was thinking maybe the poster could go under his boot and put it right there because kind of feel like he would be like stepping on it. So that would be kind of a pretty cool taste because you didn't really know where you're gonna put it anyway. But this piece is just really different. This is the first piece that I've seen up close and personal with mixed media besides the ones that the other ones that we've had, but being on the unboxing, it just really, when you see up close and personal, it's different from what you would have, especially when seeing it on pictures. So that's a really good touch, and I've always wanted to get a statue that was mixed media, and I'm really glad that you ended up keeping this because it's literally just a different, unique take on Rocky, and it just does the character, justice. I really like it.
Yeah, the mixed media is different than anything that I have in my collection here, which is why, it's so different that it doesn't kind of really go with everything else. But there is one statue that I have that it does kind of resemble, and that's the T800 Terminator, because he's got the cargo pants, the leather jacket, the Terminator shirt, and, so this statue does go good with that, which is why I did decide to keep it, is because, it does look good with the Terminator and two iconic movies, right? Two of the biggest action heroes ever. Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Grew up watching those two, and I still love watching those movies, to be honest with you, anytime they're on TV. And of course I have most of them on Blu-ray. I haven't watched the Rocky movies in a while. I did watch the original a couple weeks ago. Definitely haven't seen 2 or 3 in a while, but I still love those movies too. So yeah, I'm really glad I got them. Yeah, my first statue from Blitzway, and yeah, I'm impressed with them overall. Great packaging. The foam was really good. They put him in there really well, and I was a little concerned about him because I had him sitting around, been moving around the house for a couple months before I opened him, and I thought, well, that's not going to be good for him. Maybe he'll break or something like that. But he was just packaged like, perfectly. And you mentioned that Butkus doesn't have any pegs or anything, but this dog is heavy. Like, feel that dog.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Butkus is pretty heavy. He can sit on that base with no problem.
Yeah.
Just if you're going to move the statue, then you're going to want to take Butkus off. But he's very heavy, very solid, and that's really good. So he just sits on there, and he's not going to move around or lean or anything like that. He's so heavy. So yeah, super excited for Blitzway. I'll be looking forward to seeing if they're going to do more statues like this, because they did a Marilyn Monroe that people really like.
Yeah, nice.
Not my thing for my collection, but she's a classic movie star. I'd be interested to see if Blitzway is going to come out with some more Rocky statues, maybe some more Sylvester Stallone statues, maybe a Demolition Man or two.
Awesome.
You seen that movie?
Nope.
With Wesley Snipes, Sandra Bullock.
I probably did.
You're crazy. But anyway, I'd love to see some more Rocky statues. They do Bruce Lee too.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of Bruce Lee statues.
Yeah, I think I've seen
that would be really cool to have too. Yeah. Could do an Apollo Creed, nice suit, right? Could do Paul Lee, Adrian, lots of different options if you're just gonna stick to the Rocky movies.
Yeah.
Mr. T. Yeah. Hulk Hogan.
That'd be cool.
Thunder Lips. Yeah. lots of possibilities there. So thanks for joining us on this episode of the unboxing experience. I'm going to throw some pictures at the end of the video, so make sure you stay for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out all of Kwong and I's latest unboxings, reviews, and statue talk. A show where Kwong and I sit around, talk about the latest statue previews, pre-orders, and updates to our collection. Now remember, statue collecting is more than just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. This has been Joe Prodzik.
Kwong Tran.
Thanks for watching.